My friends, welcome back. July 27, 2022, and we are literally in the middle of a global earthquake swarm. For those of you that don't know, we just had a major earthquake in Chile, a large earthquake ranging from 6.0 to 6.4 in some areas. This literally took place just moments ago. You could see here on the chart, it says 8 minutes ago, reports felt. This is on the heels of that terrible 7.0 to 7.4 earthquake that took place in the northern Philippines that we reported on last night. Not only that, but we are having another earthquake swarm within the New York City area. You could see right here 4 earthquakes reported in the last 8 hours, 2 of which have happened in the last hour or two, which is very interesting. This is the second time in 2 weeks we are getting a reported swarm of earthquakes in the New York City area. Now, I want you to keep in mind this is coming on the heels of an ongoing solar storm, but take a look at this chart. We've had 2 pretty significant CMEs in the past day and a half, which are going to reach Earth in the next 24 to 48 hours. And basically what that's going to do is continue this situation. We are going to see larger earthquakes in weaker points of the Earth. If we check out this chart right here, our solar wind speed, you could see exactly where those 2 CMEs raised the solar wind very high. This is where we were getting hit with that solar wind at the same time. It kind of trailed off a little bit, but you'll see this chart in the coming hours shoot right back up to close to 600 kilometers per second, that those solar particles are going to be smashing into the Earth's magnetic field, causing that crust displacement. And we are seeing perfect examples of that right now. Here is that Chile earthquake on the USGS. Now, one thing that's concerning about this, you can see here it's a 6.2 near Calama, Chile. You can see right here this is a 6.2, but 99 kilometers in depth. Now, a rule of thumb we've come to learn here from some of the great researchers out there, such as Dutch Sense, when you get deep, strong earthquakes, chances are within the next 24 hours, you may see larger, shallower earthquakes within this area. Now, keep in mind, this earthquake took place very close to the borders of Peru, Bolivia, Argentina, and then Chile is the country that runs all the way down the fault line. Many times we see these quakes out here in the ocean, but either side of this fault line is prime real estate for these large quakes. Not much news coming out of Chile just quite yet. I'll be looking into that in the coming hours, as well as another earthquake we did not report on yet in British Columbia. You could see here a 5.3, downgraded from a 5.6, 189 kilometers south of the village of Queen Charlotte, British Columbia. This is a direct result of that solar storm as well, and the reason we're calling this a global swarm is because look at how these earthquakes are spread out. We have South America, North America, we have New York City, we have the Western Pacific with the Philippines earthquake, which has become deadly, and then take a look at New Zealand and the Tonga area. Again, all these earthquakes you're seeing are in the past 24 hours, both North and South New Zealand being struck by many different quakes, and then look at the Tonga area. One of these was downgraded from a 6.0, that's the 5.6 you're seeing right here, and then another group of strong 5s surrounding the area where the Hunga Tonga Volcano erupted back in January. Very quickly, I want to share this article with you. A strong quake kills 5, injures dozens in the northern Philippines. We knew this earthquake was going to be a damage causer based on how shallow it was and the ranging magnitudes from 7.0 to a 7.4. You can see here, this is out of Manila, Philippines. A strong earthquake set off landslides and damaged buildings in the northern Philippines on Wednesday, killing at least 5 people and injuring dozens. In the capital, hospital patients were evacuated and terrified people rushed outdoors. I will link this article for you guys to check out yourselves in the description box. And one more thing I want to show you that is also an ongoing trend during this earthquake swarm. We are having significant meteor sightings and explosions. Now, this one in particular took place last night. As you could see, it surrounded the entire eastern Great Lakes region. Many states, including Ontario, parts of Toronto, even people in Quebec saw this thing. A very big meteor sighting with an explosion. Many people reporting a loud sonic boom sound which rattled houses and had many people thinking it was an earthquake, but video evidence that I have not acquired yet shows a very, very prominent meteor shooting across the sky and seemingly exploding overhead. Once again, my friends, I would like to say that this swarm is going to end, but it looks like it's only just beginning with another set of CMEs. That solar wind smashing against the Earth's magnetic field is going to cause more crust displacement. We've shown many articles on this channel proving that science is now understanding that the sun can very well cause earthquakes. We've been showing that on this channel for years, and it's good to see some backup finally in the form of the science community, if you know what I mean. And finally, before I let you guys go, at the posting of the video last night on the Philippines quake, we had 1 buoy in activation mode. We now have 2. That little signature right here in the red is what you see is what caused that buoy to go off. But what's interesting is there is video out there of a minor tsunami hitting the northern edge of the Philippines. I have not acquired that footage yet. Once I get it and get permission, I will gladly share that with you all. But until then, my friends, we are still seeing large earthquakes pop up all over the world. world. Don't be surprised to see more. If anything else takes place, I will be right here to report it. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. Questions or concerns, please leave down below. Shout out to Canada, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all, and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.